Okay, we've got another percentage question. So definitely be good at your numeracy. You'll be working on your percentages, your fractions. Go look at some of the material online. There's in the National 5 Maths website. There's loads of good examples by topic. So if you're thinking, oh, I'm not very good at this, go and look at the topic specifically. So let's get started then. So 4,500. Alana, lovely name. Interest fee of 7.5, and then we're paying it back in 9 payments. So what this is saying is we're going to add on 7.5% to this, and then divide that by 9, and that's what we're paying back. So I'm guessing the marks will be split, working out this and then working out this. So we're saying that 4,500, that's equal to 100%. So we need to work out 7.5%. So the first thing to do with this is to get 10%. And to get 1%, they're the easiest ones to find because you're just moving your decimal, or you could kind of in your head, you could say you're taking away a 0. Okay. So if I want to get 7.5, about what I should, yeah. So now I could take this, I'll do 5% actually as well, 5%. So for 5%, you're either halving the 10 or you're timesing this by 5. So 540 is 200, I'll just do some over here. Just times that by 5, because once you've got 1%, you can get everything. So 25 and 22. So 225 is my 5. And now I want to get 2.5%. So I could either do half of this or 2.5 times this. I think I'm going to do a half of 5. I'm going to say 225. I'm just going to divide it by 2. So 1, 1, 2, carry the 1, and then 5. So 2.5%. is 112. 50. So a total then, if I'm looking at 7.5%, I'm going to add these two up, obviously. Let's do it here. So I've got my 50, that's fine. 5 and 2 is 7, 3 and 3. So apologies, but my handwriting is really bad actually. I do find the online stuff quite tricky. So that's your 7.5%, and we'll have to add that on to this amount. So I'm going to say I've got 4500.00, and to that I will add 33750. This is going to be my new amount. And again, just be very careful with your addition, with the columns. Just take your time, don't rush. And with that amount, I then need to break that into 9 payments. So I'm going to say I've got 483750, and I'm going to divide that by 9. So what's that going to be? 9 5s are 45, carry the 3, and 9 4s are 36, so 9 3s are 27, carry the 6, and 9 7s are 63, carry the 4. Oh, fantastic, and 9 5s. I was thinking eventually this better round out. There we go. So that's going to give me 53750. Fantastic. So we'll just check where our marks are coming from. So we're going to mark from multiplying by 1.075 and dividing by 9. That's a different strategy. We'll do this one. Yeah, so you're getting a mark for the strategy of adding on 7.5 and dividing by 9. So just knowing how to do that is you're getting a mark. So if you even wrote that as a line, I think you might even get a mark for that. But you're getting a mark definitely for your 7.5. And you're getting a mark for doing the addition and the division at the end here. But there's a kind of other mark where it says evidence of finding the percentage and adding. So I think having this overall strategy, you would get a mark even if your numbers weren't very good. If you had it laid out like this, I think you'd still get a mark even if you kind of made a mess of your numeracy. But yeah, that's a good strategy for working out your percentages. Start at 100, work down. Once you know 1, it's quite easy to work out anything. You can times it by 5, you can times it by 2.5, or you can work along with that. And just watch out with your decimals, make sure everything's in a line, and you're just taking your time with that as well. Let's try question 6 while we're here. So write these in order from greatest to least. Well, we want them to be the same, don't we? Want them to be the same. So that's a decimal, that's a decimal. This can be a decimal as well. All you have to do is divide by 100. Because a percentage is literally, that's 38.38. As if it's out of 100, that's what a percentage is. So if I divide by 100, I move my decimal 2 places. So that's 0.3838. So that's mean I've got 3 decimals. Very good. So far the biggest one is 0.39. Okay, and then I've got 0.388, and then I've got 0.3838. Okay, so I've done these ones. So where does 3/8 sit in all this? Well, 3 over 8, again, it's just 3 divided by 8. That's what that means, isn't it? So let's do that. 8 into 3 doesn't go. Carry the 3. 8, 16, 24, so that'll be 3. Carry the 6. 6, 8 will be 5. 7 eighths are 56. Carry the 4. Sorry, 7 eighths are 56. Sorry. Carry the 4. And 8 into 40, we'll say that's 5. Okay, so 0.375. So that would have lost 0.375. So for this one, it's just trying to get your link between your percentages and your decimals and your fractions. So I would write them out like this, and then just write the kind of final number below what we had. You know, that was 3/8, and this one was 38.38%. This one was 0.39. Yeah, just so it's the same as the question. I would just have that as well. But it's that link between things. So remember, if you've got a percentage, all you do is divide it by 100 to get it to decimal. And if you've got a fraction, you literally just do the sum that you're told, 3 divided by 8, and that will get you the decimal as well. To get this into a percentage, I would have just times it by 100, so 37.5%. Okay. So that's a nice little question to get. Again, like I said before, you're going to get more marks for your technical knowledge rather than your numeracy. When you think on this, there was a lot of numeracy in that, a lot of kind of adding, subtracting. Think how long this question took to get 2 marks. We literally just had to do 2 sums, this and this, but we had to understand the link between fractions, percentages. So for that one, you're getting your mark for putting them in order, and then putting them in order and kind of working out these numbers, working out those, you're getting a mark for that. So just kind of struggling to understand what this is, but put them in order makes you do your 2 sums. Okay, and I'll do this on the next video.